Great.
Buckled in.
So, let's put it into drive. Put the foot on the brake pedal, and then all the way down into drive, and that's it. You're into drive. It doesn't have creep, so when you take your foot off the brake pedal, it's not going to go rolling out.
Oh, okay.
So, you put your foot on the accelerator, and that's
Ready to go?
Yep, good to go.
All right.
Let's roll up the windows here.
And then I go left.
To the left. And use this time to kind of familiarize yourself with the brake pedal as well. Make sure you know where that brake pedal is. Take it right out of here.
And then we're gonna go right, I think.
Right here again.
Oh, I noticed I did the wrong.
Right, it's a little bit lower than normal.
Okay, I need to get used to that.
Yeah. The idea behind that is that you'll have your hands at 9 and 3 instead of 10 and 2, and it's a quick grab from that hand position. So,
Nice acceleration.
yeah. So what's going on in the instrument cluster? We've got a blue needle on the left showing you your speeds like an analog speedometer, and there's another big number in the middle that's like a digital speedometer. The red needle on the orange needle on the right, swing up and down between orange and green, is how much power you're consuming and producing, lifetime, real time.
And what's the blue indicator?
The blue indicator on the left is your speedometer.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Right. And the green bar in the middle, that's your percentage of range, and the number below it is your rated range, that power level. So let's go straight under here.
Is that an ideal range or some calculated range
That
from
is
your
a
driving
rated
style?
range based on the percentage of the battery pack. You can get an estimated range in another function. You can see the estimated range based on your current driving habits. You can get that number.
Oh, it's already at 50.
It's hard to tell how fast you're going.
Yeah, it's
so
amazing.
quiet and smooth.
Now, is this the suspension setting? Is this sport setting?
Well, the suspension doesn't really have sports settings and things like that. It has ride height settings. I'm going to take her right here. You can change the steering mode to sport and comfort. It's in sport right now. If I change it to comfort, it's going to lighten up the steering. It's going to be a much lighter steering wheel feel. And I can also change the regeneration, the brake regen level, so it won't slow down the car as much. So it'll coast a bit more. So now if you take your foot off the accelerator, it'll coast much farther like a normal car.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You can tell the region right now.
Right. I'll turn it on, and then you can try it again. This will be much more aggressively. Let's back to sport. I'm just going to go straight through this light up here. You're not going to turn it. Just go straight through.
This I couldn't have done with regen.
No.
So just
No.
back.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I take my foot off the pedal, it goes probably because it's
Downhill. I'm pointing downhill. Yeah.
But what's that noise? Just the engine?
That is
motor?
what that is a connector that has a lot of current going through it, and there's enough electricity in it where it vibrates just at the right frequency where it's audible. We're actually thinking about changing the frequency of electricity that goes through there so it's not audible. So it's the same things. We tweak things like that. We're aware of that noise. It's just a
Sounded more like
connector.
an airplane.
Yeah, right. So we're gonna take a right here.
It's kind of cool. It's you're really hammering it down when you get that sound.
Get the little whistle. So the engineers call it the deflating balloon sound. It sounds like the balloon's kind of squeaking.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool here in the backup camera while you're driving forwards as well.
So this was the bumpy road?
No, this is the smooth road.
Yeah,
That's behind us. That's what's
I don't
behind us.
remember footage.
Right, there is a bumpier section up here on
interesting.
Rostadero when you make the next right.
Oh, that one,
And you said the cameras instead of rear view mirrors haven't been approved yet for on-road driving.
I don't know anyone that actually has been able to do that.
Yeah, they showed it on the Model X prototype. Let's see whether or not it actually.
Makes it to production.
Yeah.
It was
What are you
cool.
guys The having cameras
Camera
and
mirrors.
fixed
Instead of
wing
rear view
mirrors.
mirrors.
Oh yeah, that's most likely not going to make it to production. A lot of concept cars these days have video cameras for side view mirrors because it's a much slimmer thing that doesn't mess up the body lines in a
Yeah.
concept car. But legally, you have to have mirrors.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's just because the law is antiquated. You know, if you can serve the same purpose with another method, but that would require, like, you know, legislators to do something. So.
Right.
I'm digging this rear view.
Yeah, that's cool.
They're too busy.
Is there a
Take a
law
right
that
here.
your rear view mirror has to be a physical mirror?
I think it has to have one at least. Yeah.
You know, there are vehicles that don't have that
Right.
because you have obstructive view, like,
Right.
like a truck or a
U-Haul
U-Haul.
van,
Yeah.
totally.
So clearly the law is not as stringent about that.
It's amazing.
It's a good ab workout.
Like a couple of seconds for overfeed.
Yeah.
Doing overfeed.
It's really effortless the way it accelerates. There's just no gaps in the power band. You're always in the right gear. And this is the more slightly bumpier road.
But this is a rather tame drive compared to my previous one.
The
It's very well
performance
composed
driving.
over the road.
Yeah.
Nothing jarring.
But so you said you can adjust ride height, but what about
Right.
ride stiffness?
No, you can't adjust the stiffness of the car. Just the right height.
And the performance model is tuned a little bit differently than the standard model.
The suspension is the same. The stability control is slightly different, and it's got a different drive inverter, which gives it more power. The battery and the motor are actually identical between the performance of the standard 300 mile range car. The drive inverter is different. I think I'm right at the stop sign.
So that was all regen, huh?
Mhm.
Cool.
That's not charge port?
It's a connector, and it's at AC, right? So there's a slight vibration, like a physical vibration that's happening as the current goes through.
I was looking at the satellite image on Google Maps to find your headquarters
Oh, yeah?
location, and I could zoom in and see a whole bunch of roadsters.
Yeah.
Yes. I think I counted like 6 or 7.
Yeah, you'll see a few of them parked here occasionally.
Oh, they have the,
Oh, they got
Yeah.
the high power wall connector
Yeah.
out there. Yeah, I gotta go check that out.
Yes, that is a hyper wall connector. I would go check that out. That'd be kind of cool.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
So do a stop and
Very
then
nice.
click that silver button. Just push that silver button in.
Park.
There you go.
What does that do?
That's park.
Park
Oh,
and
okay.
the handles came out, right?
Yeah.
I heard them come out.
Right.
All right, thank you.
Sure. Absolutely.